Howdy, what's up? It's your girl Fancy with Tips for Tuesday. Like I said, I wasn't here last week because, I was on vacation. I was with my mom and dad, and I actually was going to do Tips for Tuesday, but then I was like, no, you know what I mean? Just spend the time with your mom and your dad. And I did that, and that was amazing, and I'm really glad about that. But anyway, we're picking up right where we left off, which is, what is wrong with you? And so I told you to write it down, and I told you the best way to figure out what's wrong with you is to think about things people have said about you, like you're selfish, you're rude, you have no filter, whatever it is, it's wrong with you, and you're gonna write it down, right? So this week, not only we're gonna write it down, we are going to assess where that baggage, whatever it is, has come from. Did it come from past relationships? Did it come from relationship with your mom and your dad? Because sometimes those affect us. Like, you carry that emotional baggage with you everywhere you go. Did you not have enough love? Did you not have enough clothes? Did you not have enough places to live? Did you move from place to place? Were you a foster kid? Like, whatever it is, you carry that baggage on into your life. Sometimes we can use that that situation for good, and sometimes we're like, okay, I didn't have this, so I'm going to give all this to my kids, and then they don't have to work for it, and then they don't have an appreciation for things, right? So that's a way of bringing that baggage in and using it, and it's not good. But then also, some people are like, well, I didn't have nothing, so they don't need to have nothing. Like, you don't want to be like that either. It's positive to get a good medium, like in the middle, you know what I'm saying? And so anyway, I think we're going to so I'm gonna have this on again like next week, because the way that I've done this is like in these 3 different parts, like live application, like with my daughter, because I feel like any knowledge you have, you need to pass it on to your child. So we're going to show a little bit of her like working out what an issue that she said she has, and then back to like application. So like, we're writing it down, we're going to assess where this baggage comes from, and then next week I'll talk about like how we deal with marital baggage, how we deal with baggage from our parents, and how we just all the different types of baggage in our life, and like how we deal with it. Once we assess it, once we write it down and let ourselves know like where it came from and where we had this issue, then I got to talk about like how do we work through it together, because y'all working, I'm working, we all working together. It's Tips for Tuesday. All of Tips for Tuesday is all about like practical application. So here I have my little one with me, and what we've been talking about is what's wrong with you, right? So let's try it out with her. So like, what would you say is wrong with you that you need to work on?
Like when I do my Bible plan, I always I'll do it later and never get to it.
Okay, so we call that procrastination. And I mean, that's something that she could have inherited from like one of her parents. Like, I don't know, we won't like call anyone out or anything. Like, I didn't know which one of them. But procrastination is something that she realizes is wrong with her, that she wants to work on. Now that we have assessed what's wrong, one of the things that's wrong with her, what is your plan for it? What do you need help with the plan, or do you have like a plan that you will work out?
I do think of a plan, so I plan to work out.
Okay, all right, so then what you can do with that is, 1, set a reminder on your phone.